Hey, everybody. Welcome back to what is a very, very special day, honestly. Today, we're done with everything that we had before us. There's still a lot left to go. But this, if we zoom out and just look at it, this is a complete PySci 2 base. Up to, in fact, PySci 3. I've done everything. The only things left to do is to put together the science packs and ascend to the new tier. Oh, I suppose I need to do lithium. We're not going to talk about that, though. So yeah, we're going to start in on science packs today. But before that, as always, we have chores. We're going to finish this today because we have very light chores today. So we have a stuck Scrondrix whale, according to the runes. And the runes say, what's going on here? You need to be requesting more. And you are stuck, you're waiting for comparator equals go. Yeah, and it should be saying go. What's going on here? Oh, it's another thing where I've doubled it up some. Oh, it's this. That prop. No. Excuse me, the opposite of that. This prop. There we go. It was getting double go because of that, and so it never was equal. Okay, easy enough. Go fix yourself. Calumen whale stuck. Ah, it's a stuck whale day. And so what's going on here? This is the calmodulin binding mutant peptide station, and apparently this whale is stuck. It's not you. You're doing fine. So I guess, what's going on here? Oh, you are here. You're just blending in. Why are you stuck? You are here waiting for comparator to equal go. Alright. What's this say? And we don't have any meat, so we could probably use this meat. We probably should, honestly. Ah, well. And it looks like it's outputting go. But do we have the exact same problem as before? Oh, we have a green go, and now we have a red go. Oh. And I bet you can't differentiate between the two. I bet you're adding them together. How about... Oh. Okay, so what do we got here? We have comparator is 1C and G is 2. And so, okay. So, here, we'll use a static value then. G is... Well, okay, are we overloading the signal? What are you going? We are overloading the signal. So, well, that's bad. So I guess what we need to do is pull this off and then red signal it, right? And I kind of messed you up. See, now it doesn't, the green signal doesn't flow back in, and so this is only red. Okay, alright. Alright, that was kind of the same problem as before. So, go friend. Go get more materials for calumen binding mutant peptide. So, done. 2 seaweed makers are not making seaweed. I think this is going to require my presence. That's in the North Pools. Who's making no seaweed? You're making seaweed, you're making seaweed. All of these guys are making seaweed. We're going to have to make... Oh, that's a 0. This is a pair of zeros right here. Why are you guys not doing that thing I want you to do? You need saline. We have plenty of saline. Oh, look at this. It's not the same pipe. It's an underground. There we go. Okay. Okay, that was subtle, wasn't it? We're gonna probably have to make more seaweed because we're going to have to make more petri dishes, right? And petri dishes are seaweed. All right, so there's the chores. Not a lot of big stuff to do right now. I'm just letting Zogna ride for the moment. Letting petri dishes go, see what will happen. So we're going to go over here and we're going to double fish production here in order to mulch them into better fishes. So it looks like we need 2 fish bowls and then a lot of discretion, a lot of delicate maneuvering. 2 fish bowls. And then probably we're just going to duplicate everything, right? Because we have learned that this is producing 0.37 fish eggs a second, and this is eating 0.37 fish eggs a second, which is... This is weird. How is it? Oh, 10 and then a 50 and then 1 more on average, so it's a little more than it can use, but just a little more. Okay. All right, I suppose. So what we'll try to do is just copy and paste this entire thing, maybe. Just try to make this work. Oh, and I've trapped myself. Excellent work. All right, so let's... I mean, this should work, right? He says confidently. Yes, this is someone who you should definitely pay attention to. All right, so this stuff is no longer leaping. That's one of our problems. These guys have to go into the mulch-o-matic. But otherwise, this should be fine, right? Don't do that to me. I should move the wall. I haven't moved the wall in a long time. I've been so very distracted. Busy is the wrong word. Frantic is closer to the truth. So I guess we gotta do some weirdo piping. Which is okay. We're free to do weirdo pipe. I should send a dinosaur out. Alright, I need another dinosaur. Come here. And you go. You be just like him. And instead of going there, you go here. And then it's, well, if that guy's... No, I have a dedicated one. I was thinking of using this guy, one dinosaur to service both. But that thing seems like it would take time to think about. And I'd prefer not to do that. Okay, right there. 750. 375, 375. All right. Go do that, please. Here. Have some bribe. Off you go, friend. See you soon. All right, let's see if we can actually manage to get this together properly by the time he gets back. All right, so fish oil in. We got wastewater out. And wastewater is apparently going to be a problem. So let's do something kind of atrocious. Ideally, I would rip this all down, or mostly all down. Look, I can't even abominate. What's wrong with me? Hopefully I can rip this all down once I get fish 3. But I haven't really thought that through very well, so this might just be an utter mess forever. Oh look, we've already done it that way. Oh good. I was completely wasting my time. How fantastic is that? Alright, so now I have to get that up there. Okay, don't try to make it look good. This is a mess. I know I used to say that good feng shui made things happen faster. This is me giving up on life. I realize that this is going to take a very, very long time. And I'm just no longer even fighting it. Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, this is going to take forever. What are you going to do about it? Make it take forever plus 2? I won't even notice. Alright, so that's working. You're gonna need some fish to start off with, right? Need starter fish. I think we're actually hooked up. Wastewater hooked up. Fish oil hooked up. Plankton hooked up. Starter fish, I'll just grab you. Should go replace the fish I stole. But I'm not gonna. Wait a second. Are you actually going? No, you regulated properly, right? That you only go when these materials are here. Okay. Okay, good. Good. So this guy's got to come back. He's on his way, maybe. I don't know. And so we have disposal, and then we have the all-important fish line out. And you will contribute to this pile. And then when that is done... this will be driving this forward. And we're at 250, essentially. 250 rolls. We're actually on the lucky side, because we already have one superfish here. We need 4 more, right? In order to make fish eggs. 5 of them have to go in. Wow! Not what I want to see. Alright, anyway, this is going, maybe. I don't know. Just ignore that. You know what time it is? It's time for progress. It's time for science and science accessories. So, first thing I want to do for our march forward, we already have automation science done, mostly. There's still some things to look at there. But what I need to do now is probably rip down shale oil where it is and move it. Because I don't think we're using shale oil for anything where it is. Alright, so Vatbrain. Let's talk about Vatbrains. To get this cartridge, we need that, which we have, right? That's just in a weirdo box. That we got all of this. And that makes Vatbrain level 1, Vatbrain level 2, which does... doesn't tell me what it does. Why aren't you telling me what it does? Anyway, this we all have again. And so the shale oil, maybe I just ship it in. It only takes 50, and this is going to be pretty slow. These are made in Gene Labs. And I don't know how much throughput I should do for this. Maybe 2 full lines. I don't know. Because it has a clear upgrade path, you know? It's this to that to that. Maybe 3. I don't know what I'm doing. Shale oil is right there, and shale oil is a pain. And that's just the worst way to do things right there. So I guess we just do this, huh? Probably like right here. Maybe right here, and just pull directly off the wet market line. No, brains should go to Vatbrains last. You know? It should kind of overflow right here. So that's another vote for putting it right here. It's like brains they get filled up, and when there's too many, they overflow into this. So is that inviting too much rot in my life? They last 12 hours. That's a lot. No, that's correct. Should overflow in. So we're gonna tap in right here. We're gonna make Vatbrains right there. Okay, let's do that. How are my windmills? Not very good. Oh, but this is wonderful. Oh, the factory is here for me, friends. So we will make Vatbrains right here, due to the fact it'll allow us to very easily and mechanically get the source brain. And what we're going to want to do eventually is do Vatbrain level 4. So, how to arrange this? going to be level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, right? And then we'll have material in and out. You have to make Vatbrain 1, and Vatbrain 2, and then Vatbrain 3 is just this again, even more brains. Maybe I should only go for one line. Phosphate glass, that's expensive. Everything else is just normal. And then it goes to here. This is fairly normal, except for nitrous oxide. That's expensive. And that's just funny. Rich bioprocess. And a lot of this is really good. It's just... Rich biocrud rots to 30% bio-ore. Did I just notice that? And you get that out of stuff I don't got. I could slaughter... That's actually not a terrible idea. I don't want to think about any of these things. Hormonothrog? Alright. But I could slaughter Cridrins. I can get Boliopolymer too, right? No, never mind. I could slaughter Cridrins. I could get their adrenal gland. I could let them rot to rich biocrud. And then every third one of those will produce a bio-ore. That seems like a really good high-level way of making bio-ore. But, oh, it takes 3. Yeah, 3 rich... So, no, it takes 9 Cridrins in order to make a bio-ore. So, probably not. The production of mutant enzymes is nice. Probably not. Just, it's not a main way of making anything. It's a recycling way. Alright, so... Each of one of these guys needs stuff. So I suppose what we're doing is just normal caravans, right? This seems like it's most appropriate for this situation. So, alright, hold on guys. And you go right there, and then you go right here. And this is the structure we're looking at. Wouldn't it be better to put the caravan right here? And then at least can service 2? You know? I don't think I'll run 2 to begin with. It's chunkier, but it's got better geometry. Then we do this. And then just another one right here. And just forward like that. I mean, okay, right? Why is this bad? Someone explain to me why this is bad. And then we can have a single brain line running up top. Yeah, I believe in that. And then later on, I can put another brain line over here. Okay. And then I'll have an out wherever, and then aerial outpost right here. So something like that. I don't mind this. Here, you don't do anything though. So there'll be a brain line right here. There will be an outline right here for whatever out is at the moment. Then we'll put all sorts of piping over there. And then we'll actually invert this for... Okay, hold on. For a second line. Which I'm almost certainly never going to run, right? And then we'll have logistics space over here and out space. It's not using a lot of... I feel like I should plan for the future a little more, right? I feel like I should try to put 2 here. Can I do that? And just a space, and then this. And it's obviously not going to be running. And I have no hope, none, zero hope of actually running this forward like it should. You know? In fact, we're going to start with just one. I kind of like how this structure uses space. I wonder if this dinosaur is going to be able to keep up. I could always turn it into a whale. Even though that's kind of bad to have. Oh, it's nice and centered now. Sort of. It's about as centered as it's going to be, right? Here. Let's center it a little more. There you go. Now it is perfectly centered. As it should be. And then the Vatbrains will come around, or the cartridges will come around, and just we have an outpost right here. And that's your job. You pick up this stuff, it'll come around, however, and then get out. Then we have all of our ins, and then we have this space for reasons. Okay. All right, we can do this. Notepad, you don't have to be here. All right, so let's get shale oil, fetal serum, more fetal serum, and fatty acids. Let's call you in. I'm pretty sure this isn't hooked up right, but we'll fix that. Requester, yeah. You are fetal. Give me a ton of that. And you are fatty. Give me a ton of that. And then we're gonna try shale oil, I guess. Requester, shale oil. And these may never run. I fully expect Vatbrains to be not the limiting factor. I expect to have more science packs than I do Vatbrains. That might change later on. Because look, I just can't fill the brain pods. How are we doing over in... Well, okay, to be fair, we are also low on slaughtering, or we were. Alright, so apparently the bedding crisis is over. That's good to see. Is this started? Are we going? He's still rocking around, huh? What are you waiting for? This strikes me as something wrong. So he got the seaweed. And he made it back? Question mark? Products finished. None and none. So I guess... How did these get in here and he not get that seaweed? How did that happen? Did the seaweed get offloaded somewhere? No, it would have to get in here, but I don't see any seaweed. How did that happen? Is it wrong? Unload items until caravan. That means the other one has this too. But how did that ever work? How does anything work? How does anything work? No. I just messed it up on that one. Okay. Things work by not having my involvement. It's one of those little harsh truths that eventually you just have to come to embrace, that sometimes you are the problem. And the best thing you can do for the good of your goals is just to remove yourself from the process entirely. And that's where we are today, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in our latest incarnation of Fail Fact. All right, so you are going to get this. We also have to get rid of waste products. So I suppose that has to be the out too. And you have to be jerky. Jerky. And there's an open question here, right? Because brains are going to be the limiting reagent. Like, why not just go all Vatbrain Mark 1s and have a higher uptime on everything? Right? Vatbrain. Why don't you tell me what you do? Why don't you tell me what you do? It doesn't tell me what it does. Why don't you tell me what it does? Okay. Okay, hold on. Vatbrain. I think this is nerfed in Pi Hard, but the progression is still good. So why would I not opt for a consistent 25% before upping to 50%, which will be inconsistent? Does this make sense? Like, if I can do this, because this is more expensive. It's the same brain boost, 15 brains per, and that's the limiting reagent. I suppose it's just neater to do it like this. All right, fine. Because it's awesome. I got it. I forget which one fetal serum is it. So we'll try to do it properly, quote unquote. We'll see what happens. And I can always back off and do it the way of the week later on. Okay, and then shale oil has to get in. You get in over there. Yeah, look at me trying to set up 4 production lines on this. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's going to happen. More than that, I should probably leave a space here to import brains somehow directly. I'm not sure how this fabulous occurrence would happen, but it might. So I guess that space being open is a good thing. All right, so we have our liquids in. Should definitely work on power. Okay, like that. Then I guess we fill the rest of this in later. It's just sketched out. The land is claimed. Vatbrain Central is here. Can we prod this? Can you be prodded? Oh, you can't. Oh, wouldn't that be great? All right, that would have made it worthwhile. But no. And it's just 2 here, 2 there. And then we just assign dinosaurs to get this stuff. And we bring brains over. Overflow brains. And then jerky out. Right here. Jerky and product out. Okay. I still don't believe in this very much. But this is a jerky and product line. And you'll go this way. And then we'll get the jerky off. Oh, it just goes straight into the digestion line over there, right? So we'll do this. No. No, we won't. We will do this. And you output to the right, and that's jerky. Okay, good. And then everyone else, welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Yeah. Power. Actually, this should happen farther back. No, it's really hard to say where it should be. Let's just assume right there, right? Because there's going to be all sorts of pipes in this area. I hope I don't regret my spacing. Because we're going to need more. Here, let's take a look ahead. You're going to need another liquid. You're going to need 2 more liquids. 1, 2, 3. I almost feel like I should move this down a little bit, but I can make it work. This will be fine, I say. This will be fine, he insists, while shaking. And then jerky will just come out here and join on the jerky line, right? Probably what we need to do is this. Then we just backdoor this jerky. Okay. And then just, yeah. And it'll get out eventually. And it is good. Alright, we need a dinosaur for Vatbrain 1. So, our formula is as follows. We just need to get titanium niobium special alloy. That's it. Alright, fine. I can take an easy route. Oh, I'm going to run out of dinos. Oh, I can just go up to the dinosaur bin right over there. Oh, that's going to be nice. Hold on a second. It's going to be worthwhile. So you get this weirdo stuff, fill your cargo, and just dump it here, friend. Yeah. Here, have some kibble. And then I walk over here to the medical wing, where we just have an entire box of caravans somewhere. Or we don't. Why don't we, honestly? Oh, we never set this up, did we? No, it's a whale. Excuse me. No, the caravan box right here. Ha! Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm a factory professional. Alright, so... see there, brains. These are all going to be brains. They're going to get turned into that brain stuff. So, what I want to do is stop the brain line. Probably right there. I wish I could see. Alright, brains go in. Brains go in. Right? And then we need to pull this over. So, I want you to go that way with preference. This is towards factory use over there. This is making things that drive forward science. And while I do intellectually realize that there's probably a point where it is better to use these use these brains for vat brains than it is for more science. I don't know where that point is, so I'm not going to think about it. So you got to go this way, and that's only jerky out, and this is everything out. I have to remember to fix that. All right, next up. Don't need to do that. You need navins, and you need glass, and that's it. And it's 1 navins, 2 glass. So our number is 4. 3,000 divided by 4 is 7,500. So it's going to be 700 navins, 1,400 glass. Oh, we're going to have to do this too. All right, so Mr. Dinosaur, you get to be dinosaur hungry. Then you have to get glass. This is actually a bit of a hike. It's unfortunate. Glass, please. Load item. No caravan has glass. 1,400. And then go get navins. Atop plant tower. Why aren't we overflowing here? Load items until we have navins. 700. And then you come here and then use circuit condition. That is comparador equals go, and then we unload until target, unload until target. We've just gotten burned on that again. Okay, good. Off you go, buddy. Make me proud. And then need to pin it. How is that not in range of any power? You can do better than that. Alright, so that guy's going. That guy's going. So we should be making vat brains right now. We have everything we need. So, Vatbrain cartridges. They'll come around to there, and we have room for more, and maybe we'll be making more, but for right now, I'm just going to leave it like this. And we're going to keep it like this until everything's rolling. I do not believe we're going to be overflowing on brains at the end of this. I mean, for right now, yeah, we're wasting brain. But I don't believe this is our future. All right, so now we have to do the other end, unfortunately. I counted pack. We're going to recount packs. Because the last time I messed with this, I I may have made a mistake, okay? So let's go here. Let's look through everything. Hack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and Vatbrains. So here I have set up for 11. I need to set up for 12 now. So it's going to be nice and even, in a way, in an aspect. There's a tree right here, spying on the heart of my factory. That's sickening. All right, so how did I make this work? We have full line for automation going up. And then I guess we were going to have half lines for everything else. So this line right here is this and that, which could be anything. Pi Sci 1 should probably get a full line. All I know is Vatbrains have to come over here. Vatbrains should probably be best right here, right? Because they're going to go just be weird. Okay, how about we do that? You are going to be Vatbrain. And we're going to mess with all of this. So this will be Vatbrains in, and then you don't happen. However, the delicate balance is now disturbed. So these two were going to be on that one. So, and this one has this and that. And this guy gets off over there. It's this one and this one paired. No, this one and this one paired together. And then this one, it really should be this one. But that will leave a little bit off balance, right? Because this is a solid 1. So this guy and this guy goes. And so this guy and this guy should be together, but they aren't because we're bringing in so much automation science. I feel like I'm going to have to rework this for Pi Sci 1 at some point, because that's going to be used in enormous quantities as well. But we'll see. So right now, you, and you're on the other side. Don't worry about it. Then you and you're on this side. So that fills up this one and that one and that one. And then this one's going to the north, and it's just fine. So this guy and this guy should probably be the same. No, wait, you're on here already. It's this guy and this guy. Right? But for some reason I've done it so... Yeah, I've done it so these two are together, which is just weird. Why did I not use a pattern here? And then this guy dumps on here on the far right side, and then it gets flipped, and it's this guy and this guy together, and so this guy's orphaned. Yeah, this makes my head hurt. So this is the weirdo one we've just made. So this guy and this guy no longer being paired. So let's just redo this, right? This will be Vatbrains. I will even inaugurate a whale. Mr. Whale, whale hungry. I want you to go and go get Vatbrains. Assuming they're being made. It looks like they're being made. They are. There, Vatbrain cartridges. Coming around. Then I want you... Oh, I didn't put a vent on the brain line. Fill your cargo. Maybe less. But for right now, we're just going for filled cargo. And then empty your cargo. It is going to be a large deposit of science knowings. So let's finish this. Oh, it hurts my head. So we're going for the center line right here, and we need another guy right here. So we need this in there, but all of the lines are taken. Because I'm really, really kind of dumb. So, how to make this work is the question I currently cannot solve. So, this guy could dip over and we do something different, right? If we're just going to be weird, it's like this one goes and these two are skipped together. So we're just going to do the same thing right here, right? I think. Man, I wish I was more intelligent. So you're going to go like this. And we're going to have some symmetry. When in doubt, symmetry, right? And then you just start up like this. And then that will be a complete belt. And then we're just going to ignore this guy. And we've probably taken the problem and put it somewhere else, which is good for us. All right, so that did not solve our problem. All right, let's stop. Just stop. Let's just move our problem farther back. All right, these guys are now together. They're in the middle. You're on this side. And so if I just kind of shoot you forward and we do this and we do this, that'll get a full belt, and it's in the middle, and it shouldn't be. It should be over here. So, this is so dumb. Everything about this is dumb. No, you have to be on the other side. So if we just come over here like this, right? Oh man, I feel so catastrophically stupid doing this. So now we go through, and then something happened. All right, so this guy now right here, you're on the far side, and you're on the far side, and the middle is complete. And then this right here, which is... So that and that is taken care of. And so this guy and this guy are now on this middle, and you'll just kind of come this way. And this truly does look like it was planned, right? Embrace spaghetti. That looks like there was a solid plan at some point. I know I could be doing this better. So you're going over there, so it's these two that have to be together now, and they have to be on the near one. And thankfully they're on the net right now. And this they are exactly that. So this might actually work, this tangle. And then we also have Vatbrain cartridges right there. So huzzah. Behold the face of peak performance. Oh, why aren't you guys equal? Why aren't you guys? It's because you are off center, which I can fix. There we go. This is such a mess. Yeah, this is what science looks like, friends. All right, let's go finish off Vatbrains because I didn't put in a vent for the brain line in case the brains never get used. It's a very small percentage right there, but we'll see. Maybe I do have to have two of these running at once. Are we still discarding brains? Guess we are. So maybe we do have to have two running at once. Okay, I can do that. So what has to happen here is you have to be jerky. No, like that. And then you have to be up. There we are. This is so incredibly ugly. Alright, and then you're like that. And I guess output priority to one side. We want to concentrate it, right? Then just try to grab all this, invert it, and hope for the best. Like, what else is there to say? Alright. Then we'll see how much Vatbrain cartridge production we have. I have no idea how to properly regulate this or control it, or what to do, or where I am or where I'm going. I need help, deep personal help, and I know not how to ask. No, don't do that. Don't be... Well, okay, that's fine. It was close to being dumb, but then it turned out to be okay. A rare occurrence, but it does happen. And then, friend. Try not to be a friend. Then we will hook up fetal serum, and lastly, the fatty acids. And everything will be fine, I say. Or perhaps it'll all be a disaster. Also entirely possible. And fatty acids. Back this way. Yeah, getting all these chemical... Maybe I should have done it by going straight through. Nah, this is the right way. I believe. Totally believe. Do not believe I have enough pipe space up here for everything that's going to be needed. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be really tight. Why aren't you... Oh, they're not coming in like they used to. Alright, and now you have to do this, which apparently I just didn't put in. There, now you're making Vatbrain. Man, I wish I could prod this. Everyone on the planet wishes they could prod this. So you just go this way, and you'll make your way out, right? except maybe I have to help just a little bit. There we go. Alright. Okay, so things are happening, maybe. I can maybe be proud of this. The brains won't last forever. Eventually I'm going to have to start using them in neuroprocessors and also in lots of gastric capacitors. So this is a good way to opportunistically use brains. Okay. Check that off. Vatbrain Cartridge is done. It's time for Pi 1. Man, doesn't that bring back memories? Oh, I got a brain in my inventory. No, thank you. Let's zip back in and prepare for Pi 1. What scale of Pi 1 do I want? It has to be prodded, of course. Prodded and beaconed. So we have plenty of material for the moment. Alright, pack. We're making this. And it's just stuff. Just stuff we bring in. So I kind of feel like it's going to be our normal construction blocks, right? Except it should be made specifically for moduling. I have to prepare for that in the future. Where do we do this now? The entire south was running off 6. So we're going to shoot for 8, I think. So where's our science centers? I know they came to us. Oh, we're going to have to help science centers be made. Because we have a sudden pull on them. I'm pretty sure we don't have a lot of buffer here. Where are you? Science center. No. No, research. You are in alien life. Really? This came so late? And I bet I never hooked this up, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's kind of unfortunate. Research. Yeah. I know it took a long time to get up and running. Why aren't you doing the thing? Was this turned off? Did I turn that on purpose? Oh. We kind of got problems, don't we? We're going to have to get a lot more of these. And it's going to be slow accumulating. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see. Because we need a lot of these right now, and we don't have the buildings. So I suppose I could gather around and, build things manually. Like, I'm supposed to be better than that now. I'm better than that. But why did I turn this off? We only have 7 here. Ugh. Well, this is gonna hurt. At least we'll have enough for Pi-Sci 1 and then probably military science. And where do they go? Where do they get wished for? Right here? Oh, man. Here, ask for more. I mean, it's not going to help, but ask for more. All right, let's go take a look at fish again. Yes, they're both going now. Good. And that's draining out just fine, and that's going just fine. That's going just fine. Where is this guy? He's hiding, camouflaged. And so fish Mark II are coming in faster, and eventually this is going to start going again. And then maybe one day we'll have more fish. All right, don't look at that. So where are we going to do this? I believe I said we're going to... Okay, we're definitely going to do like Logi Science. No, this is like right here. This block right here is going to be cotton gut processing. You know what I'm talking about. And then Logi Science. What's the other one? Logi, Pi 2, Pi 3. And then Pi 4, and then whatever. That requires cotton gut stuff in here. So maybe we shift that over. Like right here is cotton gut processing, and then right here. That's fine. All right, so I should probably just put science right here, right? So Pi-Sci 1, just right here. Military, Chem-Sci right there. Military science right there. Here, Pi-Sci 1 goes right there. So it is written. Then we'll try to figure out what kind of format we want for this. I probably should have pinged that block. Here, let's look at it one more time. So cotton guts, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. Then right here, right next door. This is Pi-Sci 1. Does this line do anything? Yes, it's actually really important. All right, we're going to move that line. And then hopefully we'll get all the way through military science today, because that's next. This line is crucial. I really should just move this, right? This is the real problem. I don't want to lose all that material, though. All right, we're just going to straighten that line. Right here. It used to have to defend this area, but now the water is our guard. And the water is really good at its job. I wish you would stop destroying my stuff. It's very, very rude. And then right there. And you're in. You're done. Congratulations. Good job. This can get picked up. Pretty sure this is a big nothing. Good. All right, so marked for death now is all of this stuff. So you, all of this. This wild turn here and there, all that. None of this deserves to be here. Especially on the walkway. No friends. And we are going to have to connect up proper power. Right now we only have temporary power. We can manage that, right? Careful. Careful. Nothing's in the north? No. Tree. The trees are slowly creeping their way back in. I can feel it. Can we just leave it alone past this point? Yeah. Well, no. Let's continue. This will get picked up. That'll get picked up. All of this stuff gets picked up. Oh, this is an old embassy right here. That's good. That looks pretty modern, right? All right, great. So we just run back, and occasionally while blipping across the landscape, the bots will get this for me. So we have to tie in to the grid properly. It looks like the best way to do that's right over there. So we're just going to pull a line right here. And eventually these will be replaced, obsoleted, or otherwise subsumed in proper factory. For right now, they're just bringing me a message. Well, maybe I should go and put more accumulators out. How are we doing on that? Yeah, I should go do that. Here, let's go do that now. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's not a critical task, but it needs to be done every couple of episodes. I do think it was a mistake to put this on the sushi belt, though. I think it would have been it would have been beneficial to me to have them made with greater speed. Because the maker is going to be, I mean, I don't know. You all know what I'm talking about. What I'm vaguely mumbling about. There, online. Is this entire block now done? Yes. And how many do I have on me? 17. So we're gonna, how many are in a block? 154. So we have to wait. We're gonna just try to get 154 each time and then just go dunk them down. Enough with this fading into existence slowly. Here, let's go take a look at what the actual hold up is for that. As we get distracted yet again. All right, what do you need? Copper. All right, you know our saying, right? Whenever we see a void on the belt, where are you, copper? You need... Really? There's only 500 copper on the belt? Oh, wow, you're getting quadrupled. Dump that copper on that belt. Wow, no wonder it's so slow. No wonder lots of stuff is so slow. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it kind of matters. All right, let's go do Pi-Sci 1. And then military science. This entire block, you're just Pi-Sci 1. So research centers, where are you? Like normally what I'd say I want to do is something like this. A structure like this. All right, and I suppose if I leave space in the middle, enough for a big beacon. Right there. This is still a pretty good kind of thing. Oh, we can do better than this even. Well, that one isn't beaconed well enough. And these guys need to go up by 1. So we could build a single pod like this. That can get beaconed. It could be fine. And then these guys like so. All right, so like this. And we just have a Pi-Sci 1 flower. We'll put it right there. And we try to get in another one. Oh, it's so tight. We can do it, I guess. It isn't the best use of space, but I'm also going to be beaconing the snot out of this. And so we're going to try to get by with 6. For right now, just try to get by with 6. Excuse me. Let's try it, I suppose, right? All right. This, I mean, it looks nice. It's nice and centered, right? I think it's nice and centered. Then 1. No, it needs to be brought up by 1. Right there. That's what to do. And then all these guys go away. And we're just going to build this for starters. And there's just beacon space galore around here, which is Good, because that's what it's going to need. Pi-Sci 1. Let's do it. And now the question is, where does everything get out? Probably directly down. Oh, that's a question. Where do I put the out bin? I guess we're not going to perfectly center it. All right, got it. Got it. All right, so right there. So the Pi-Sci 1 will go back in. And then it'll get gathered together into this guy right here. Stationed at the bottom. So we're going to have like 2 in, 2 outs, and 1 in. And this is our standard, I suppose. Two ins and 1 out. And we're going to try to keep this a little room in there, you know? So like that and like that. And then H. Okay. And then, well, I probably should have done this first, right? Because these guys, you get stuck off to the side. There. Okay. So, and then big beacons can go right here and then right over here. And then everything comes in here, and then we'll have an out right there. And then it will leap whatever beacon happens to be here. But, yeah, there will be a beacon, so just... and like that. And that will take it away. All right. This seems like a good idea, right? I mean, for starters. Anyway, prod mods for everybody. Followed by speed mods for everybody, right? Like, I could just do this. No, it's not. It's not. Let's just leave it like it is for right now. And it's moving slow, but there's a lot of them. Or maybe not. Maybe just a light beacon. Just shoot for like this. Yeah, that gets everybody. That's a light beacon, by my definitions anyway. And then this will go 50%, and now it's going... Oh, it's not powered. So this will... Yeah, this will be good. This will make up for the prod modding, you know? Okay. So right now we want power. We'll put power poles at the sides. And it doesn't get everybody. So we're not going to do that. So, okay, so it's... No, there is no really good symmetrical way to do this, is there? Oh, man. Because I could do this. But it's still going to miss that, the out. Yeah, look at that. It gets everybody but the out. That's kind of funny. It's like, why can't you just get power just a little more? Why can't you just be a little better? Because right now we have good line art, right? Yeah, that's really good line art. That's what you want. But, fortunately, it is not to be. There we go. And now... Oh, this is good. Oh, it's coming down now. Oh. The time of suffering is at hand. The low wind. I could just be spamming out these windmills and all the empty squares, but that seems probably a little bad, you know? Yeah, we're gonna hit right. Wind, come back. Wind, save us. Oh, it's slowing. It's slowing. Oh, it's slowing. If we just had like double this, we'd be able to get... Oh, it's slowing. It's slowing. We're gonna make it. We're gonna come back. Come back, wind. Come back. Oh, it's coming back. Oh, we made it. Factory survived the dip in the wind because of the accumulators. That's what you want to see. That's how you know you're doing something right in the world. And mom really needs to get off your back. That's awful. All right, fine. Yeah, I really do feel like I'm going to need another one next door. So we're going to go with this for right now. Okay. Anyway, whale. We got to move forward. Less thinking, more doing. We need glassware. We need basic substrate. And we need a bit of space. And so, for Pi 1, what is this? It is 3 glassware, 18 substrate. And they all stack, so our number is 21. So 9,000 divided by 21 is 400, basically. So we're going to need 1,200 glassware, then 18 times 400, which is a big number. 7,200 substrate. Okay, let's go do that. Mr. Whale, where are you? I wonder if we're making enough substrate. You have to be whale hungry. And then I want you to go get glassware. Glassware is right there. Load items until caravan has glassware. 1,200. And then where did we stick substrate? It's kind of here in the products area, right? Right there. And I want you to load items until you have basic substrate in a lot. Then you come right here. And I want you to be right here. Circuit condition, please. Comparador equals go. Unload until target. Unload until target. And that's it. 1, 2, 12, 72. Oh, this is exciting. We're getting so close, guys. Right there. Go and do it. And then we have Pi 1. Last visited so very long ago. All right, so this is... Don't have to pay attention to this anymore. So now the real question. Pi 1 is next in line for mostest I'm going to need. So I'm very tempted to put it like up here where I have a safety valve of putting it onto a full line by giving it by coming off like this. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing here? No, really, what are you doing? What needs biosample and science packs and iron plate? What is this a earth sample situation? What is this? No, it's definitely... Oh, yes, it's definitely you. What are you doing here? You're loading into... Oh, we're stopped. Oh, I see. Automation science is stopped for some reason. All right, so. Why do we suppose that is happening? I bet you it's we don't have enough planter boxes. Well, this just arrived because our planter box maker is weak. Yeah, it's been like this for a long time. I bet you it's planter boxes. All right, so after we get this taken care of, we have to go tend to automation science again. But we're done with this, right? Okay, so that was a nice little brain bender. So I suppose we're going to chuck Pi 1 right there, even though automation is down there. It's going to be weird, but there's a purpose to its weirdness. So whale hungry, you come here, you fill cargo. you drag that all the way north. Because it's the amount of packs used. It might need a full belt one day. We'll see. Alright, so that guy's ready. Let's review what we've done. Vatbrain's right here. Oh, we're out of fatty acids? No, we're not. Oh, we kind of are. I kind of messed it up. Alright, let's go fix that. This guy will be here now. Alright, let's watch this. There we go. Look, science being made again. It's been so very long, and nothing spoils with this. Oh, you need to be regulated. Raise your hand if you saw that. You saw this coming. Alright, give me all this. Just drag it all in. And you, give me that. Did you get anything? There. High side 1. No, give me back that glassware. Alright, good. Good. Here, let's check something off. Pi 1. Then we have to go revisit automation science because I don't think we have enough planter boxes. We did this forever ago, this planter box area. I mean, this is so not how we do things now. This is very much old, well, okay, calling it old style thinking is really giving it too much credit. This is just weird thinking. So I want to grab this. And apparently I've left a via right here. Let's just throw this down and see what happens. Right? Well, the answer is everything gets blocked. There. Okay. I am really curious why that one was going the other way. Alright, there. Now the planter boxes are going through. And I kind of want to repeat this trick, don't I? And it will just fit. The problem is I need it to more than just fit. I need a via right there. So we have to do this, and it's going to make me move everything. Alright, that's fine. First off, can I make this work? It doesn't look like we have a huge amount of... Like, how am I going to get all this stuff in? Alright, let's not think about that. Thinking is for people who are not doing. And I'm a doer. You know, this is such an old style thought. Oh, there is beacon space in the middle. Oh, we are going to have to touch the belt here, the walkway. Well, I suppose vias are more take precedent over touching walkway. If the question is between leave a via or touch the walkway, you leave the via and you touch the walkway. Why is all this stopped? I wanna go much more. Why are we stopped? Why are we stopped? No dirt? Is that really our problem? Is our bottleneck? Dirt? Oh, guess so. Well, that's a transport problem. Let's go help the dirt maker over there. I will continue on this, but I've identified an additional bottleneck. How about that? Where are you, Earth Stack? No, right over there. And then dirt just isn't flowing in fast enough for the needs. So we can start by doubling this up. And then we can start again by changing this, right? Like, do I have an example that I can copy and paste around here? Probably. Salt, maybe? Because I don't want to think right now. No, that is waste associated with it. Dirt does have waste associated with it. All right, so some of you guys got to go to Dirt Central. Who's filling their cargo? That's a lot, but it's quite a lot, actually. You should probably go to Direct. All right, you're not going here anymore. You're going to actually where dirt is made, and I don't know where that is. Like right here, I guess. This is Dirt Central, and here's where you fill your cargo. All right, someone else. We need to get you off this. That's a lot. That's not fill cargo. All right, this other one. It's close to fill cargo, okay? And you're also going to Dirt Central. And I can already tell I'm going to need to do more of this. Load items until caravan has dirt in quantity. A whole lot. Here, you go do that now. And then hopefully this will go relieve some of this pressure. He's trying to drop dirt, but there's flow problems at the moment. And you need 10,000. That's a lot. I wonder how we're doing with like just soil production in general. Is this peak production? Oh, yeah, look at this. It's, yeah. This is a busy little square, isn't it? Is there any better way to make soil? No. 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 It's just soil extractors, huh? And then just let her rip. Okay, I guess. We might have to make another soil station somewhere. For right now, I'm just going to let this go and see how it equilibrates. More planter boxes, right? So planter boxes are our bottleneck, and that's soil. How much soil are we going to be eating a minute here? 5. I have concerns about what I'm doing here. I have concerns about the feasibility of my plan. This is from such a long time ago when I was naive. I did not respect the throughput some of these things require. Oh, this doesn't work either. I guess I have to do this and not have a via. Well, that's the worst of all worlds, I suppose. Yeah, I got serious questions about what's going on right here. The most important thing, of course, is that material is flowing out. All right, let's go get some more things. You know, things. Things that are red. Let's just go to the factory and get more red things, right? Thank you, everybody. And we'll finish off this area at last. All right, so, and now the big problem. How to get all these materials in. So you need dirt and soil and boxes. This is gonna hurt. No doubt about it. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Whale. I have strong doubts about my ability to pull this off. Oh, especially since I just did that wrong. All right, come here. This has to be... Oh, and I have to go pick that up now. Oh, man. Again, the strong doubts. Oh, what happened here? Okay. There are multiple layers of mess right now. I guess I have to clean this entire line. So we shouldn't have dirt on this to begin with. All right. Stand by. Pain in progress. Pain in progress. So we have ash right here. You have to come out there. For the same reason you have to come out there. And then this has to be swapped again, unfortunately. So I have to pick up all that dirt right here. And then this needs to happen. Okay, okay. Maybe I should have come up with a better plan. Maybe. And what's this doing? This is doing nothing. Why is this even here? Why is... Oh, it's because I put it over the old belt that was here. Alright, got it. Got something at least. Got a tumor in my head. Got advanced forms of derangement. Got a factory. Alright, pick up. Good. Pick up. Alright, now. And then we leap there. We put that there. And that goes in. We're just not going to touch for a second. Don't touch. And that looks right. This is going to be a miracle if this actually works. Be able to belt all this stuff through properly. So that now works. And then we go over here and we do the exact same thing. An absolute miracle, I say. There. And the remnants of the ash goes that way. There. Okay. So that gets these machines filled. And now we have to worry about this. And are you worried about that? I am, because bricks aren't even going this way. All right. First off, Mr. Nitrogen line. Go away. Where are the bricks supposed to go? I suppose they have to curl over here. All right, so let's just leap here. Just go straight across, which we can't really do right here. Oh, this is going to be so painful. Painful slash impossible. But it's going to be spaghetti. It's going to be some real nice spaghetti. Alright, so we're going to go right here. You need wood, right? So you will get this, and then you will go away. And then you will get this. And that means but. Okay, we can do this. There's a plan. There's always been a plan. If you don't recognize there's a plan, that's a problem with you. Okay? Getting out of inventory was part of the plan. That was part of the plan too. Again, obvious, right? Obvious. And then you get out of the way. And that, again, causes me to explode. Get rid of this dirt. Dirt, go away. Okay, this is way more intense than it deserves to be. Alright, so now you need bricks, which I just gave it on accident. Fabulous. There. And now this line is all hooked up. Then everyone here should be going. We should be making planter boxes. How do they get out? Oh, they get out right here. All right, so products finished. Yes, okay. We have increased planteration. And we kind of want to... Now, we can't just copy that because now everything's going the opposite way. And this has no way to turn around. So, we're probably going to have to be completely filthy here, right? So what we need to do is grab all of this, move it over. Thank you, friend. need dirt to get out of the way. What we're going to do is something just utterly, utterly shameful. Oh, we can't even do it. We can't even embrace the shame. Because we need this spot. And we can't... Okay, so that was an idea. To bring it over from all the way over there, but we actually can't with the amount of room we've left ourselves. Now this is Factorio. This is... Forget the caravan design where it's like a flower and everything. Here, let's go there. Let's take a look. You see this? Trash. Complete. Why are you stopped? Oh, we're actually out of material. And where is Mr. Whale? You are waiting for... Shouldn't this be comparator equals go? Why did I... What happens in my head that makes stuff like that occur? I don't know. Anyway, pi side 1. Great. Madness. Complete and utter madness. Do I have any ability to shift this? A little bit. I suppose we can do this. Speaking of... No, we can't. Okay, we can, but we shouldn't. Okay, spaghetti puzzle. It's on. Like, I don't even know how to get wood over here. Wood. Well, okay, there's this then. Well, that's hard too. But I guess there's nothing for it, huh? This has to come over. And don't get excited yet. And then everything else has to come over by 1 as well. No, wait. We can do this. And just hope no one ever looks very closely. Like so many of the other builds in our factory. Alright, and this frees us up to do this. Which again is not anything we should be proud of. But it gains access to this line, and then we can just dunk in right there. There. Wood can get in a way. After a fashion. For a purpose. Kinda. Alright, and then... This means we can dip in. Just sneak in right there. And then... Okay. We have solved the puzzle. Quote unquote. By bodging our way through it. I've done many puzzles like that. Like when I was playing the Talos Principle, so many puzzles were solved by hucking an object up onto a wall and using it to reflect something into another arena in a way that you clearly weren't supposed to be able to do. Yeah, screw you, game. Monkey's here. Monkey doesn't respect nothing. Okay, so what have I done? I don't know. I really don't know what I've done. Looks like we're having ash problems here. Yeah, we're not enough ash in the world. And I guess there's not a lot I can do about that, huh? I can't... Okay, well, this doesn't need to be here anymore. Certainly looked busy, though. Then grab all you. And like that. I guess we can't put another one right there right now. And if I go down it... Oh, can do the same trick. Same trick, same trick, same trick. Then over here. This is clearly how the game is supposed to be played. This is core Factorio right here. Just no one question this. This was always in the plan. This is, in fact, not a cry for help. No one needs to get involved. This is all aggressively normal behavior. There we go. Now we have a little more on the belt. Does this mean anything? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to choose to believe that things are currently okay. And we are just going forward as hard as we can, and we simply can't go anymore. The only way forward is prod. Like, this entire region in here can't be used because it's just starved of ash. This is so dumb. I mean, I really should just splatter prod everywhere. No, we didn't. We disconnected this, didn't we? Alright. What I'm going to need everyone to do is just to forget you've seen this. Okay? This is not... This shouldn't ever be going out in the world. This is not right or proper. This is not how I want to represent myself for the factory. So let's just everyone forget this happened, right? So this is backing up and this is backing up. There's all sorts of just weird belts everywhere. I mean, it looks busy. It's not good. Where's this? What's this supposed to be? Oh, he's on his way. What do you got? Wood? Yeah. Wood is a little scarce nowadays. But things are happening, I suppose. Let's go take a look at automation science. These things really should be put together, shouldn't they? But whatever. Automation science is in this area somewhere right there. Alright, so automation science being made. And I don't know why I should question any of it. This is clearly how things are supposed to go. It's working, right? Look at all this. It's perfect. If we go look at Vatbrains, like, I should just be comforted with how the factory's going. Why aren't... No, I still didn't do that. Alright, gotta go. Got distracted. Got caught up in the moment. Fix that, please. Luckily, these guys are still going. I have no idea how long we're going to be able to keep this up. But, for right now, we're keeping this up. God, I wish we could prod mod that. Alright. Next. Go look at fish. Go look at the fish myself. Appreciate the fish. That's how they know. Oh, they made another. Yeah, we got another one. Second major fish. Okay, this is good. This is actually kind of abnormal luck. 2 of them in under 300 rolls. That's really good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. Stay here. I want you to make eggs. Next up, we're going to do military science, right? Here, let's stop in and see how we're doing in Science Central. Nothing delivered yet. Soon. We're probably going to eliminate half of these so that it's a more constant pressure, you know? That'll be fine. Soon the lab will be here. Alright, soon I'll pay attention to all of these little emergencies. How many science centers do we have? 2, which means we probably have 2 more in the bin. Let's go script. Do I have logistics on? Why don't I have power poles on me? Why am I down to my last power poles? Someone explain this to me. Power pole, right there. Why aren't you going? No Nextlit. Why aren't you going? You're in the South Factory, friend. Well, you're going to change. You're going to get updated. So that's got to go, that's got to go, that's got to go. You no longer store food. You get dinosaur hungry. And this is all in the South Factory, isn't it? So you just need to be completely remade. Okay, no problem. We need I saw stainless. Stainless. Load until we have stainless. Quantity 300. And then I can eliminate that. Now we need Nexlet, which is right there. Nexlet quantity 900. And then that can go. And then refined concrete, which is in a bin right there. Load items, concrete. That much. All right, good. And now eliminated, demoted, demoted, demoted. Go do that. Oh, look how slow he is. He's one of the originals. South Factory is breaking down, I guess. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we identified the current bottleneck. That's ASP. How's ASP doing? It's not going. Why is that? We're not going because we have no nylon, question mark? This is not how the world should be. I'm forging ahead bravely, thank you. Where are you, nylon? Ah, over there. So why do we have no nylon? It's being made. Oh, I bet you it was no blood meal. Yeah. Yeah, I believe. Is there another nylon recipe that doesn't have blood meal? Why am I not doing this? Did I just regard blood meal as free? Oh, it has no carbon dioxide? Oh, that's... Oh, you need a line. Yeah, that has to go on a chore list somewhere. CO2 for nylon. Yeah, it's eating 600 a second. This is 3 blood meal for 5 nylon. Should I consider this other recipe? I mean, yeah, I have all of that stuff in quantity. So I should probably make another nylon maker. Another nylon maker? Question mark? Not right now, though. This looks like it's going decently well at the moment. It's eating a lot of Gorbachev time, which is a problem. We're going to have to find a main CO2 line. I know I have one at least to mid-factory. There's probably out there somewhere. All right, it's on the list. We're not doing it right now. Instead, now we're doing next pack, which is military. Skipping Logi because it takes a cotton gut product. We're not going to do that. So we're doing this. Do we actually make piercing rounds? Uh-oh. And wall? Do we do that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I know we make piercing rounds in the bullet factory. But I don't think we collect them. I think they get upgraded and only... Oh, wait. Yeah, we do. Right there. There's a bin right there. And then wall. Just normal wall. Yeah, we don't. We don't make just normal wall. That's an entity destroy. You cannot be destroying my flamers. So why is this a problem? We have no bullets. But we clearly have... We have no bullets. We have no repair. But we clearly have a lot of fuel. So what's going down wrong here at control? Right? No. Right there. Why aren't you guys helping? Oh. Oh. Guys, could you please help out? Please. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that will take care of itself. What was I even thinking about? We have no wall maker. And for that, we just need stone bricks. And we don't need a lot of this. So we need like a space that's exposed to bricks somehow. Maybe I just build a maker right there. Alright, well no, that's not enough space, is it? Maybe it should be up here somewhere. Just a wall maker right there. Alright, sure. Let's just throw it together. Don't think, just do. And this is not going to be a problem whatsoever. Just going to require some dinosaurs, which I probably should have gone and gotten. So, aerial outpost. Then 2 of the makers, please. It's like so. Like so. You are making wall. Wall. And then it's just bop, 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 bop. Because we're just going to shove down another aerial outpost right here. Great. So what do you need? Bricks. What do I need? A dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur, be dinosaur hungry. Mr. Dinosaur, go over to the brick line, which is right there. I want you to fill your cargo and then come here and then empty your cargo. And then we're not going to gather it in. We're just going to treat this as it's not needed much of anything. If I ever need more, I'll put it in central sorting, right? That's what I tell myself anyway. Okay, so some power now. All right, there. We have a wall maker. Congratulations. It's time to slap down military science then. So, over this way, I want to get more research centers. We're going to need many more of that. Hopefully the excess copper is making this go a little bit faster. Yeah, now it's definitely going faster. That's good. Thank you for the energy drink. So we're just going to slap down military science. And that's probably going to be all for today. And then tomorrow we start with chem science and then start laying out all of the cotton gut dependent science. So Pi-Sci 1, military science, Pi-Sci, chem science, cotton gut production, Logi, Pi 2, Pi 3, with all of Pi 3 support stuff right here. That's going to be the hardest part about this. It's probably not going to be a twosie, it's probably going to be a onesie. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Right here is military science. It probably doesn't ever need to be a twosie, you know? I think I'm just gonna center this one. And if I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong. It's 6 times as much as we have up north. So gather together all of this and just center it. I suppose I could have just centered this and I don't know. I'm making decisions. I don't know if they're good decisions or not. It's just like that. Oh, it shouldn't be vertically. It can be vertically centered for what I'm doing. All right, so I need more prod packs. So I'll go make that. And then you need power. Good. And then we're just going to gather all these things together, dunk them in. You're going to make military science. And then we tuck it in the corner, as is the way as our people. Right there. Then down and in. There you go. That, I think, is worthwhile. Okay. All right, so how are we doing on power? Good. We're doing very good on power. Yeah, look at these diffs. I wonder if this actually zeroes out. Well, it has to, right? Yeah. Look at this. That's what we saw. That was the saving one right there. So it's smoothing it over. It's going to get better and better. I need more. Here, we're going to do prod science last. So what we need is just to shove in the material that we want, right? So what do we want? Piercing ammo, wall, Zapier. We put the Zapier up against the wall. We invoke piercing ammo. And then from this, like, science falls out. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not a scientist. I'm just an engineer. So we need 1 piercing rounds, 2 wall. You need 2 wall in order to make a corner. Just try not to think about that. Zapier. 1 guar gum, 1 aluminium, 20 lead plate. All right, so 20 lead plates a lot. And then this is 100, 100, and this stacks to 50, 100, 100, 100. Okay, so our number is 20, 21, 22, 24, 26, 27. So 9,000 divided by 27 is going to be 300. So 300 piercing rounds, 600 wall, 300 Zapier, 300 guar gum, 300 aluminum, 6,000 lead plate. And I didn't grab a whale still. All right. At least this is open field running. Still, the factory's getting big. It's going to get so much bigger. We're not done. We aren't done, friends. There is still more to do. I should handle modules while I'm up here. I think the machine shop just produces them in quantity now. And yes, I will go automate this. After I get the next level science module pack. Right now, this is just being me being lazy. Everyone should be used to this by now. I have to zip all the way over and get electronics too, which is the other side of the base. So brilliant putting this over here. But at least it's fast to travel, right? The electronics 2 is right over here. I mean, it should be over. No, it's a little south. Yeah, right here. Grab 2 of you. Stick that one back. All right, there. Now we can make the modules we need. We're going to need more, so just start making them. All right, run. So, I had a whale I went to get. Now I have this whale. Whale has to be hungry. Then I want you to go on a magical journey to get things for me. You're going to start up here with piercing rounds. You're going to load items, piercing rounds, until you have 300. Then you're going to go get wall for me. It's right there. Load items until we have wall, 600. Then we need stuff. Lead and aluminum. Aluminum first. Load items until we have aluminum. I said aluminum. 300. And then, I'm sorry about all this lead, but you have to carry it for me. All right, after that we need guar gum, which is in the 5 stack somewhere. Right there. Guar gum, 300. And then we need some Zapiers. We need some volunteers. That's what we need. We need some guys to come down and just volunteer. Load items to caravan has Zapiers. 300. We need people willing to volunteer their service to science. Good luck, Mr. Zapier. I always think of them as like the Mirelurks from Fallout. Everyone here knows what I'm talking about. I don't have to elaborate further. Okay, and one more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 300, 600, 300, 300, 300 again, 6,000. Okay. 9, yeah, that'll fit. There you go. Where'd you go? Come here. Take your food and go get me my stuff. And this is all properly prodded up. Thank you, iGuy. I wonder why I haven't seen many more of those coming. Because, they should be coming by now, right? Oh, we can't tab. The tab is remarkably important. All right. Probably less, considering how it's set up. And the main trigger will be wall, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. All right, this is now set up. Now military science has to join up. We want to be whale hungry. And then we want to come exactly right here. We want to fill our cargo. Then we drag it off to science. And I don't know where to put this. I guess we put it on the other side, right? Just empty cargo. Go and do it, friend. Oh, you're... Okay, hold on. I haven't given you your snack yet. Come here. Come here. Have a snack. There you go. Now this is gonna... Don't need a speed model that. Still going? Excellent. And this is going at the pace of the South Factory. We probably are going to need more. We have left space for more. There is nothing more to be said. So how am I going to manage to do this? There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines that have to go into every single lab. Have I spared any thought for how this is going to go? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. 5 across. For those of you that are keeping track, we'll give 10 lines, and I have 12 lines, right? I have 11 packs that I need to get in, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It just doesn't work. So how do I do this? Do I have to come in on the sides? But that's going to eat up density. I suppose I could. Like, if Vatbrains are going to be the limiting factor in all of this, this means that this is the correct structure at all times, taking advantage of the Vatbrain everywhere. And so what I should do is then the 11th should come through on the side. So I guess this is going to be my lab setup up north as well. It's going to look like this. God, these labs are hideous. Just an absolute crime against the rest of this mod pack. I mean, because how many people come in, see the lab graphics, and just bounce out, and it's like, nah, man, this is too jank. I bet more than 0. Where are you? You're on the way back. I want to see this go. I want to see that go. I want to take a look at how planner boxes are doing now that I have, quote unquote, fixed it. Yeah, we need more ash in. I suppose I could do something really wacky, like pulling it off here and then down. And then tying it in right here. I mean, I say it, why don't I do it, you know? I was not thinking about that. All right, we're here. Are we going? Why aren't we going? We did go, but now what's wrong? We're all out of lead already? How did I blink and miss this going? What's your problem? You're waiting. You're trying to unload 6,000. Wait, why are you stuck? How much lead did you pick up? I betcha. Oh, you picked up 600. Okay. All right. Okay, you got me. That was a mistake on my part. Got it. Got it. Caught it, though. Do you have any? No. Anyway, let's just forget about this now. We've done our good for today. We've done Vatbrain cartridges. We've done Pi-Sci 1 and military science. Tomorrow will be chem science. And then we start on the cotton gut fueled sciences. That will take probably 3 days. So we're like 3 days until our next tech level. That's kind of exciting, isn't it? Then we get to see what sort of horrible bottlenecks are lurking in the back of this. And we're actually going to be able to make whales up here. But we're going to have to eventually build our own research centers by hand. That's no good. How are we doing on the accumulator bin? Not so great. Because that's just the thing about Sushi Belt. There's always going to be a bottleneck. Right now, you need a construction Pinobot for that? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is there. I guess I should just stop looking at. Why don't we have more iPods arriving? We've got those first 3 Oculas and then just never again. Did we just lose up a charge or something? We need cDNA and good alien sample. Okay, so this guy is stuck right here trying to get microgen. Are you just stuck? You want 1,000 of this stuff. Microcin. And are we making it? No. And we're waiting on cryostatics. Oh, we're waiting on sponges. This has been a blockage for a long, long time. And I bet sponge production is just garbage. You. Lately it's picked up. Okay. That's hope. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but lately it's picked up. So are we filling back up on Zogna? I suppose the only way to check on that is to actually look at Zogna. And they're stuck. You are completely stuck because of Petri dishes. We're gonna have to address that. We have Zogna available. Is Petri dishes doing okay? Are Petri dishes doing okay? If I make more Petri dishes, I'm going to have to make more seaweed. Oh. It's like right here. I might as well. I should be slapped up here, right? Problem is agar just doesn't travel. I could make a seaweed maker on site. It just requires fertilizer. Like nothing else. Fertilizer and saline. Like this leading directly into a Petri dish maker, leading directly into an agar maker, which is also a Petri dish maker. So like right here, right here, right here, and just direct seaweed on site. And what's the problem with this idea? I mean, we're going to have to run a saline line, sure. And it kind of breaks the paradigm of only growing stuff up there, but maybe it'll help with this, you know? Maybe we'll see just a black hole right there as it eats all the pollution. Because these things just erase pollution right now. Minus 420 a second. Yeah, that counts. And it produces how much? This is all 6 a second times 16. It's about 100 a second. And so if we go take a look at our devourer right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be 14. It's going to be 28 times 2.2. So that's only about half of that. So one full block can supply 2 of these. Maybe I should consider doing that. Like seaweed right here, and then petri block right there. And its only input will need to be saline water, fertilizer, and glassware. Do I do this? I have to think about it. Let's put it on the list. First, that's done. Seaweed Petri area, question mark. We're needing a lot. Military science taken care of. We're almost there. And like this is gonna be one day. It's probably this is probably gonna all have to be turned on at once. Because my grand plot is to have one cotton gut processing block. And that will use only the Negesium recipe. And it's more efficient even if it only made sarcorases. So if the Negesium rots into Paragen, okay. You try to use the Paragen. If the Paragen rots into Sarcoris, okay. Try to use the Sarcoris. The problem is going to be in the individual rates of consumption, but I think that's the best way to do it. A giant carousel that handles these sort of things. And then we'll also handle the next level as well. It's coming, I hope. So we're going to do chem, and then this, and this, I think is probably going to be chem in the start, the finish, and then pi 3. So it's going to be chem and start on this, and then both of this is in 2 days, and then pi 3 will be a third day, because that has a lot of stuff that has to be made that's only decayable. So 3 more days until science again. At some point, I also have to set up the labs, right? It's going to have to buffer a little bit, too. Maybe I'll have a whale just take every 300 or something. Anyway, it's coming. The day is coming. Why don't we have more Vatbrains? Why are we stopped? We're no longer... we took some brains for use. Wait, why would you ever go that way? Oh, I didn't do it right. Output priority to the left. There we go. Go into factory use first, and then we turn to make a science multiplier. Yeah, we haven't made a lot of them. We have to make more brains. There's just nothing else to it. And we'll have to process a lot of ogs. We already need to process more ogs for blood meal. What's going on down here? These guys, it's not even saying what it does. Probably 30% now in hard mode. Anyway, I am just babbling. I'm very excited. We're almost to the end of an extremely long arc and get to the next tech tier. Can't wait. Absolutely can't wait. Let's take our screenshot and get out of here. We can't get to tomorrow until we get out of here, you know? So pull back. And right there. No, it's not the right zoom level. Dang, I say. And sort of like there, and just sort of like there. Yes, that is correct. All right, screenshot happening now. Okay, good. This was a very good day, ladies and gentlemen. Not a huge surge of forward progress, but it's all critical progress at this point. Here, let's get this out of there. We did a few chores. The main chores, we doubled fish, and we got our second hero fish here at the tier 3 level. So that's coming along. Hopefully it's going to be running faster, and hopefully the rest of the hero fish arrive. We need 5 of them. We have 2. I should have checked in on Zillifo. I did not. And after that, we did 3 big tech tasks. We did a Vatbrain maker right here using the excess brains from the rest of the factory. in order to turn it into a science booster. That's great. Perfect, in fact. We're making a few, but not enough. We have to find more brains from somewhere. Augs, try not to think about this sentence. And after that, we made Pi-Sci 1 and we made military science. We're probably not making enough Pi-Sci 1, but it's enough for right now. And military science is being made, but it was incompetent when I left it. We're just going to pretend like it's okay now. What else? I think that's about it. I have to retake my screenshot. Can I do that? Yeah. Get the bots off of there. Retake screenshot. Okay. And like I said, we're like 3 days before we get the next science pack. And then it's going to be a bit longer after that until the research actually starts hitting. But very soon now. Can't wait. Hope you follow along with me. See you all later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.